Hi everyone, it is Bilal Ahmed. Today we're gonna look for properties of materials, right? So here is the topic 3.2. What is the topic about? Properties of materials. Okay, we done at 3.1. You learn about natural materials and made materials, the things human made. Today we're gonna look for the materials, the things, and their properties. So what is the properties of materials? So here are different materials like the glass, right? And the cloths and brick and the sack. And here we got okay, so here is the tissue roll, right? So here are the different materials. So we have to look for the properties, right? Which material is hard and which material is strong and soft. For example, so here we have soft material, okay, like the tissue. Tissue is a soft material. Hard. Metal is hard, okay, like this glass is hard, but when it's fall down it gonna break. So glass is hard, it's not soft or flexible, you cannot stretch. And some materials are rigid, means it's very hard, like metal. Flexible, a razor and the rubber bands are flexible. Some materials are light. They are very light, like a paper. Paper is light. Heavy. Some metals are heavy, like the car. Car is made of metal, so we can say it's heavy. So let's look for the more properties. Here is example. Now let's move on to the exercise. So here guys, this boy is holding the rock. Can you see him? This boy is holding the rock, and rock is rigid. The rock is rigid. It is not soft, right? It is not light. So rock is rigid, means very, very strong. Even you cannot break with your hands. Let's look at this girl. Can you see her? She's holding the rubber. Can you see? Can you see her hand? She's holding the rubber. So the rubber can be flexible. Okay, flexible means it's soft. When you stretch the rubber, it will getting longer. So what is strong and rigid? The rock. Okay, and the rubber is flexible. So we have two materials, right? The rock and the rubber. So what is the property of the rock? It is rigid, means it's very strong. And what is the property of rubber? It is flexible. You can make, you can bend, you can twist, so it cannot break. You can make them longer. Let's move on to the water. This girl is opening the knob, right? And she's filling the bucket. So the water cannot get through plastic, right? This plastic, can you see the red basket? This bucket is made of plastic. Plastic is waterproof. Plastic is waterproof, means the water cannot go through from the plastic, right? So the water will keep inside the bucket. It will not fall off. So the plastic is waterproof. So what is the material? It's plastic. And what is the property of plastic? It is waterproof. Let's look at the socks. Okay, the water soaks into most fabric. Most fabric is absorbent. So as you can see this picture, this is a jumper. Can you see this jumper? When you put this jumper into this water, all the water will get through in this jumper. You can feel the water to this jumper. Okay, so the jumper is not waterproof. The jumper is not waterproof. It is absorbent. All the water will get through. The plastic is waterproof. The fabric, the cloths is not waterproof. It's absorbent. When you put water on this jumper, all the water will soak inside. So, why do we need properties of different materials? The properties of materials, okay, tell us what a material is like. The properties of a material are also called the characteristics of the material. Materials have many different characteristics, such as the plastic is waterproof, the jumper is absorbent, the stone, the rock is rigid, the rubber is flexible. So here are the properties. Let's look at the metal. Can you see the metal? The boy is holding this hammer, made of metal. So metal is strong. Metal is the material and property is strong. Metal is strong, but it has other characteristics. What is the other properties? Metal is hard, strong, rigid. It's some metals are shiny and some metals are dull. So let's look at the first question. Is metal waterproof or absorbent? When you put the metal into the water, what do you think? The water get through or it absorb all the water? It is waterproof. It is waterproof. Can you see this example? The water will not get inside the metal, like this umbrella. When you're holding the umbrella is waterproof. Why? The material is waterproof. 2. What other characteristics does metal have? Characteristics means the properties. So simple, metal is hard and its color is gray. So there are many properties. It's strong, shiny. The car made of the metal, it shine under the sun, right? So here are the properties of different materials. So I hope you guys understand. Today we learn 4 materials like rock. And what is the property? It's rigid. Rubber is flexible. And second, we learn about the plastic. Plastic is the material. And what is the property? It is waterproof. The next is fabric. This is the fabric jumper. And the water soaks all the water. Okay. So it is absorbent, like tissue is absorbent. Metal is strong and it is hard. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Have a good day.